Hello and welcome to Minecraft Movie Magic. We're going to be installing the Flashback mod. That's going to enable us to record some awesome Minecraft videos. So if you're ready for that, jump in with me as we get it set up. The first thing that we're going to need is Java. The Java runtime is required for the mod that we're using. So type in java.com/en/download. Again, this assumes that you already have Minecraft Java installed. You already have the Minecraft launcher. If you need help with that, you can go to Microsoft for that, but this is to help you get the mod installed. So it'll open up this window and it will give you a link to download the proper Java for your MacOs. Now, if you have a newer Mac, mine is a 2013 MacBook Pro, so if you have a newer Mac, it's probably going to use the Silicon chips, but it should still give you the right download button, so don't worry about that. Just click on the one that shows up and it's going to download it for you. Downloaded it a couple minutes ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it. All right, it'll give you a warning. Go ahead and click on open. We're going to click on install. Great, so once that installs, we're going to go back and now we need to get the fabric loader. That is the thing that's going to help us load in the Flashback mod. So go to fabricmc.net. That will also take you to a download link, and it should give you the link for the universal downloader. Obviously, you don't want the Windows one, you want the universal one. Once that downloads, go ahead and open it up. Whoops. All right, so my settings on this computer, it's not going to let me open this. It says it's an unidentified developer. Don't worry, it is a secure file. Go ahead and install it. But in order to do that, you're going to need to change some settings. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the little help link here. It's going to open up the option for me to just go straight to the settings where I need to change. And it's inside of this security and privacy settings. So in order to change anything in here, I need to click this lock to unlock it. And I'm going to go ahead and just say OK back on this window. It's going to give me the error, obviously, but then it will show this up here that it was blocked from use, and you can choose to open anyway. That's how you're going to get this thing to actually open. Once you confirm, it'll open up. Great. So this is our fabric installer. We want to choose the latest version that we're running on Minecraft. In this case, it's 1.21.4. I'm not going to change anything with the launcher location. I'm just going to leave that as is and click on install. That's because I don't have any other mods that this is going to cause problems with. If you do have other mods, hopefully you know how to manage those and decide whether or not to put this in the same folder or not. It's also going to say many mods require you to put the Fabric API into the mods folder. So we're going to open up that mods folder so that we've got it handy. And then we're going to click on Fabric API. That's going to take us to the API site to download the Fabric API. And you just click on download right here. Again, you want to make sure that you choose the same version that you chose for the Fabric launcher. And you don't really need to go and choose specifically Fabric here because it's the only option anyway. Just click on download file. It'll give you a 5-second timer. Download. And all we want to do with that is we're just going to drag it right into our mods folder. So there we go. Now we've got the Fabric API in our mods folder. The last thing we need now is the actual Flashback mod itself. So I'm just going to actually type in Flashback Mod Minecraft. Again, this is just a simple Google search. And this Modrinth link is the one that we want. Click on download. We're going to go ahead and select our game version and make sure that it matches. And once that's done, you can just drag that into the same mods folder. So within your mods folder, again, you should have the Fabric API jar and the Flashback jar. So now we've installed Java, we installed Fabric Loader, we installed the Fabric API, and the Flashback mod. So now we're ready to go. Go ahead and open up your Minecraft launcher. And you actually should see this installation where it says Fabric Loader and then the version that you used. And if you don't have that, you can come into installations and you can actually put in a new installation. Just make sure that you choose the Fabric Loader here, give it any name that you want. Since I already have it, I'm going to go ahead and just click play on the Fabric Loader installation. Once it loads in, if you see this icon, that's great news. That means Flashback Mod is up and running. This is where we're going to go to review our replays and create our videos. But first we need to actually record. So let's open it up. All right, so once you're in game, all you gotta do is type in \flashback, and you can just do the FL. Oh, the sheep is pushing me around. Space start. And the tab key again is your friend if you don't like to type a lot. Push enter. There you go. We see the Flashback has started recording, which means everything that we're doing now is going to be within our recording. The other thing I want to show you how to do is if you go to Flashback space config, that's going to bring up a menu for all of your different Flashback options. And the ones that I like to turn on is automatically start on. Now, Flashback doesn't use a lot of extra resources and the recordings don't take up a lot of space on your hard drive. So why not just record whenever you're playing, and that way if something cool happens, you know that you've captured it. So I like to keep that turned on. The other thing I like to turn on is just quick save on. That just means it's just not going to force you to name each and every one of your recordings. It's just going to give it a default name, and it will give it the timestamp of when it was recorded. You can always go back and rename them. So I just like to have that on. It just makes the whole process much more seamless, because now once I save and quit, I don't have to go to finish recording. Now I can, if I wanted to finish recording and then do something else in the game for whatever reason, you can use this. You don't need to. You save and quit to title, it's going to automatically finish the recording for you, and it's going to store it in that flashback icon for you. So now we can jump in. We have our unnamed recording. We're going to hit play on that, and that's going to take us into the Flashback mod. So it's loading our world up, and now I can watch my recording, see what I did, change all these settings around, and there you have it. So in future videos, I'm going to show you how to set up different camera angles and make some really cool cinematic shots. But for now, we're all set up and we're ready to go. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.